Okay. Welcome to Up at Night with Bubba. I'm your host, Bubba, with my co-host, Sentai7. How you doing this evening, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Thanks for
Cool.
having me on.
Oh, anytime, man. Tonight, we're going to talk about boats.
Oh my God.
We're going to talk about boats, and we're going to talk about the comparisons between the U.S. Postal Service and the Philippines Postal Service, and whatever else comes to mind. And audience, feel free if you want to bring something up. Feel free. Not a problem.
Oh, got nobody right now, but let me see. Right now the boat's going pretty well. From what I saw, we went out finally, went out to the island, took a look at it. The island itself was awesome, bro. You guys are about to see that video soon. That video is pretty. I love it. The pictures that we took and whatnot. I'll be posting that up.
Okay. Cool. I'm looking forward to it, man. Now, how big is it going to be?
Oh man, it's pretty large, man. It's a 25 footer, 25 footer. It will fit. I'm gonna build it to American specs, not Filipino. 'Cause Filipinos by trait are short. Not all of them are, but by trait.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, all the foreigners I get, are freaking, that come out and visit me. They are usually around 6 foot, 2, 6 foot 3, you know, uh, 260 pounds on up, and I had one guy that actually joked and said, "Hey man, am I gonna have to trip over your boat?" Meaning it was too damn short or too small.
Funny. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
man, because Filipinos are big people
yeah. Mm-mm. So
in general.
yeah, and that's the thing. That's why I told him that there's a certain spec that I want, and which also carries to another point, which is engine size. And I've been getting a lot of criticism about the engine size I was going to plug in.
Mm-hmm.
I said 16, 16 horsepower. This was recommended for this boat. Now, you think about 20 people on a boat that weighs, what, somewhere in between, what, how much is plywood, that much plywood and weight, on top of that, that's shoot, man, that's almost a ton, of carriage, even with the engine and everything. You got to think about that, so that's a lot of weight. The boat's not going to go much further than it's not going to go far, you know what I mean, on the engine that you have, 16 horsepower. I mean, you'll get
Yeah,
somewhere, but it's going to take you like a long time to get there.
yeah, it's understandable.
So and also displacement in a boat, it's like, okay, you could put any engine you want in it, Corvette engine, a big Dodge, Ram engine in it with a Hemi, but now the stability of the boat, it's like, okay, can the boat handle that much weight? So
Hmm.
that's what we're talking with the boat maker.
Okay. Are you going to have like couches on it, love seats,
Oh God, come on, man. Nah,
teak,
nah,
teak,
we really can't. We really can't get that elaborate. I would
teak,
love to have that, but
teak wood?
yeah, but you got to understand, we don't have a cover. As far as like a garage, in the United States. You pull your boat out the water. You tow it back home. You put it underneath the tarp and whatnot. You can take care of it and nurse it and whatnot. In terms, that's the best terms I can say, nursing it, making sure it's nice and clean for the next time you go out. No, it stays out in the water, meaning you get the monsoons, you get all kinds of shit that goes on, and you can't be having molding and whatnot on your boat. That's why
Yeah.
the boats are so simple.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's the reason why. Like I said, I had boats, man. I had speed boats and whatnot. In the United States. And man, you pull it out of the water, and what you do, the first thing you do is you wash off all the crud off of it and whatnot, scrub it down. Then you wax it 3 times a month. Your seats are normally vinyl. You know, so you sit and you clean them out. You know, you open up the hatches, you clean those out and whatnot, so you can hose it down with clean water and whatnot. Out
Mm-hmm.
here, you don't have that option. You know, the only way that you can clean out your boat is to beach your boat, basically. And when the upriggers come up, then you go and you clean those. You know, you scrub off all the moss and whatnot, because that slows down your progress, slows down your speed. So you got to clean that off, clean off the barnacles off the bottom of the boat. So, you know, you do that 3 times a month.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Lost the Nomad? Yeah, so that's what you do, bud. So there's work. There still is. You know, it's funny because it's like you would think, oh, it's probably less work. You can probably leave your boat out there. You don't have to worry about it. Oh no, you do. You still got to go out there and do maintenance and whatnot. Why do you think I want it all white? You know, because you can go buy white paint anywhere and then bring it down. You know, and you know, just do touch ups and whatnot, and keep your boat. You know, basically the paint is your sealant. Once the paint starts to wear off, guess what? Water gets into the wood. Guess what happens to wood? Starts to buckle. After a while, your boat falls apart.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't good when the boat falls apart. You don't
I
want
know.
the fucking Titanic.
Yeah. You know, and I've seen some of these boats. They don't really don't care about them boats, man. It's like even the boat maker himself. He's got like 6 or 7 boats. You know, he's got a fleet, and they travel back and forth from Bohol and whatnot. They travel from Bohol to this little central island, which you're going to see a video on, and then they go back to Cebu, and they're picking up supplies and whatnot, and they bring it back to this island, you know, in the center. And as a matter of fact, when we were there, half my crew went over to Bohol, you know, to a market to go pick up more supplies, you know. And these boats, you know, it's like they're starting to, you know, you could see the wear on it, you know, but they don't care about them. They just like, you know, whatever. They're workhorses, you know. If one falls apart, who cares? You know, he's got 6 of them. Another one goes down, he builds another one. You know, this is the kind of guy he is, you know. So it's like trusting my money with him. I say, you know, it's a good deal, because this guy, he flat out told me, look, I'm making your boat out of this kind of wood, because this here wood is going to last a whole lot longer. Now, this is coming from a guy who's been building boats for, you know, 20 years. You know, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, do you take his advice, or do you take, you know, your own advice and say, hey man, I want it like this though? You know, it's like, hey man, my specs are this, you know, just make it big enough to where, you know, I can get Americans on, you know, or Canadians or any foreigners, because they're much bigger than Filipinos, you know, and, you know, make it fast enough that I could cut the time in half to get them to where they need to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's
It's
that's not a job I'd want to do. Build boats.
You know, I was thinking about that, man. That's a good point. You know, I was thinking about it when I'm telling you this video, the video that I'm about to put out, man. You'll see the island life, and you'll see, you know, what you're looking at, and you'll be like, damn, man. You know, when I was out, it was hot. You know, when I was out there, the heat just pounds down on you, because the white sand and everything, it glares. You know, it's like all heat. You know, even in the shade, it's freaking hot. And but it's beautiful. It's beautiful as hell, and the people out there are wonderful, man. You know, but you'll see the conditions that they're actually working at, and you know, it's very, you can't, like, the island is kind of, you know, I would say medium size, but a lot of it is trees. So there's only this one village on one corner of the island that's cleared, but the rest is jungle. And so you got this tiny little village, this little province kind of set up, and that's it. And they're all building these boats out of this one sandbar, you know, and there's no cover. They're in the heat, man.
Huh. The heat sucks.
Ah, win this Sentai 7, lost feed for a minute.
Lost feed for a
Feed?
minute.
Probably feed. He's saying feed. Did I break out? I think that's what he's saying. Yeah, feed. Yeah.
Okay.
Thought so,
I hear you.
Oscar. Sorry, Oscar, man. Basically, where I was talking about the conditions of where my boat is being made. It's very, very hot. It's very open. There's no like shade or nothing. It's just you're right on the white sand, and you guys will see a video on it, Oscar. I'll get a video out to you tonight. You'll see, how tough it is. It might be. You think about it. It's like us. We're used to working in a enclosed conditions. We're used to shade. I'm sorry, I'm being distracted by my Facebook. It's like bling bling bling. Everyone's asking me a bunch of questions, but yeah, it's it's out in the open, man. It's right on the water, right on the water. And if of course, if you've been out here in tropical weather, you've been out here in the Philippines, you know damn well you'd rather be in the water than sitting on the beach working on a boat by hand.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. It's funny. You can't say it any other better way. Fuck that.
Exactly. Damn sure ain't my cup of tea, man.
Put me in the water, man, because that's what I was doing, and I was starting to think about it, man. That was funny that you said that at that moment, because I was like thinking about it. I was like, yeah, there's no cover. And as I was talking, I was thinking about it, and I got too hot. I was like, fuck that, let's go in the water. And we just jumped in. We started swimming, and I was thinking about it. I go, damn, look at all the boats he'd be making out here. God damn, that must suck. You know what? He doesn't even get to enjoy his own beach, and he owns his own beach. You know what I mean? He's right there on the water.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. He probably gets sick of the water and looking at boats.
Mm.
I would
That's
say.
that's probably true, but yeah, if that's your profession, yeah, I think there's things that I hate, that not that I hate, but I would say that there's things that you've done as a job that people would look and go, damn, I wish I had that, or I wish I could do that, or man, you should appreciate that, but it's like you lose that appreciation. It's like, nah, it's just this, I do that, I did, whatever, then you kind of walk away from it. I guess I can see that point, but it's like, if you're building boats and you're living on an island, you got your own, beach and what, that's my dream. I'm planning to buy part of that, part of that beach. I would hope to get that beach. That's my next battle plan. They already told me that I can dock there. So now it's okay. Let's see how close I can get. How close can I get with this guy? I'm already, I met his brother-in-law. I met his wife. I met the harbor master, which is his cousin. So my connections are getting larger and larger, and it's all his family.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Even going to the beach, we spent money over there. We bought their crabs, we bought their what do you call it, lobsters and whatnot, da 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 da. We bought their stuff. So they're getting money at the same time. You know what I mean? And this is what I tell people, and a lot of criticism that I get. Let me tell you, Bubba, a lot of criticism I get is, you know what? They're going to burn your boat down because they don't want you to steal their business. Watch out for your boat. They're going to destroy it. They're going to sink it. They're going to rip you off. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. You know what? When you get within a family, it's like a franchise. And that's how the Philippines works. And if you get within that franchise, and all you do, as long as they make money off of your money, but you continue to make money, they're going to take care of you.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. And that's how it works, and it. You're out here. You know how it works, as long as that the public is getting a little bit of pesos and they're cool, and their family is fed and things are going up, man, they're going to take care of you. They're going to take care of your boat. Why are they going to destroy their profit?
Yeah, that'd be stupid. Oh, wow. I guess somebody didn't show up for their show. How nice.
Let's talk about why Elo didn't show up tonight. I had some questions.
Funny. Yeah, I'm going to have a show, but I'm not going to show up for it. Okay.
Oscar, there's this one thing, man. We really can't give we really can't give him a voice. You know, just let him disappear. You know, that's the way it has to be. You know, he wants us to talk about him. That's what he wants. You know, it's like a bully at school. You know, he wants his name to be known all around school, so that way people can get scared and shake. You know, that's what he wants. I refuse.
Yeah, it's
So
bad.
so um yeah, you know, but uh when I went out there, and it's funny because he didn't show me. I saw the wood,
Hmm.
and he had told me that, yeah, this is for your boat, and he had a whole stack, man, all brand new redwood, you know, kind of setup kind of wood. I know it's not redwood 'cause they don't have, you know, redwood trees out here, but it was all like red and everything, a ton of wood, and then he had a bunch of plywood. He didn't show me till the end. We're about to leave when he said, "Hey, man, I want to show you something." And then we went out in the back of his house, and it was in this, you know, like in between two houses, it was this clearing of beach, and here was this gigantic, you know, I would say 23-foot solid wood. And I forget the wood that he said it was, but he said, "This is not plywood. This here is tough enough, you know, to survive the ocean, and the water will not absorb into it and warp or mess up in any way. This is your keel. It's basically the bottom of the boat. That's he already started building the base of it."
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, and you could see the wood shavings all around it where he shaped it. But yeah, it's funny. It looks like a little canoe. That's how big it is. Just the keel itself. Yeah.
Okay. The
It's a
keel.
it's, yeah, the keel, which is the bottom. You know, it's like from side to side. It's your base where you're about to build the framework. That's what it is.
Okay. So, what does Chixie think of it all?
Oh, she's excited, man. We went out in the water and whatnot. We were swimming around, and she's like freaking. She didn't even know what to say about it. You know, to be honest with you, she's like, you know, it's almost like she wants to cry because, you know, it's just something. You know, she never thought she was going to own a boat. You know, she never thought, you know, she actually get this far. I mean, she's been out of a job, you know, now working on 4 months. You know, and it's like, you know, we've been blessed. You know, it's like to her, it's like, man, it's a blessing to get in a boat. You know what I mean? So, or even her mom is trying to figure out, like, ah, Jesus Christ, man, you know, you guys moving up, you know, how you guys doing all this? You know, it's like, hey, you know, it's called work, and you got to
I'm,
do the work.
I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out. I got a cousin who's listening in Maryland right now.
Well, then tell him to go away.
Yeah, yeah, right. Nah, but he's listening now, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good
Hello,
guy.
cousin from Maryland. Hey,
He
man.
does shit, something like, I'm trying to remember exactly. I mean, I know what he does, but I don't remember what it's called. Let me ask him.
Uh,
I can't remember what the hell he does. He like tests soil compaction or something like that.
what?
Like engineer.
Oh, I was gonna say, is he an engineer of some kind? Because, man, that sounds pretty
Some kind-
complicated.
Yeah, like a construction testing inspector.
Well, then, what happened to you? How did you
Me?
end up in the Philippines being a loser? You know, sitting in a Nipa hut.
Man, I tell you what, I make losing look stylish, brother.
That makes me too. We do it right, huh?
That's it.
We look good looking like bums.
Uh,
Ay, ay, ay. It's
he's
funny because from you know, you think about our lives back home, how we used to live, and now we live simply and whatnot. Because of course you got to watch your ducats and whatnot, you know, and how you do things, you know, because you could lose everything on one move. You know, it's so, you know, you really got to be careful, you know. But you think back at home, how much money did we blow in a freaking week, man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hell, man, how much
Speak
did
about
you blow?
gas. Talk
How much?
about gas.
How much did you just blow your first time you ever went to the nudie bar?
Oh shit, man! Fucking when I went to you're talking about when I was in San Ho, man, shit, man, I blew shit. Oh, just going out to the bar alone, I would spend, I mean, no joke, $300 a night. Just going to the bar because I would buy drinks and rounds for everybody and whatnot. And of course, you got your little low class friends that come along, because they know you're gonna pay, but you wanted company, so you bring them, yeah, 300, 400 a night. Yeah.
She's done taking the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Is she coming on?
Oh my God, did she really type that? I'd say, I
Yeah,
go, how did you know she was taking a shit? Fucking goddamn. Sure, baby, he wants you on.
Well, why don't you both come on?
Here, over here. No. She's gonna come on right now. Come on.
Okay.
You can't do it from there. You have to do it from here. She seems to think she can have a dual setup here, but she can't do it.
Yeah, she could. I think she could do it from her phone, but you wouldn't see the chat.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to see. Yeah, exactly. She's coming on right now. Now you can ask her questions. Now, your crowd can ask her what they want.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Hey, Chixie, what do you think of the boat?
We're three. Hi.
Hi, Chixie. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So what do you think of the boat so far?
Oh, I like it. I'm very excited.
Cool. Are you gonna have a hot tub on it?
I think a bathroom for me to shit.
Yeah, there you go. It's funny. I got a buddy in South Carolina I used to work for. He was my boss, but he had a boat and he never had a bathroom on it. And the reason why, because he said no women on it then. And he was married. So, I'm like, dude, why no women? He goes, dude, man, I'm married. I gotta put up with her in the office because him and her ran the company. He goes, and plus, man, dude, it's just no fun fishing. You can't belch, fart, and drink a shitload of beer when there's women on the boat. It's just no fun. I said, yeah, you got a point there. So it's comical. So, so what do you think of all the BS happening?
Oh, I told Ren that, just ignore it. Are you talking about the drama on YouTube like that?
Yeah, it's really just gotten to the point to where it's bullshit. It really,
Mm-hmm.
really is. It's pretty much, excuse the term, it's a pussy hiding behind an avatar is what
Yeah.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
So I'm still here and I ain't going anywhere.
Very
So
good.
wow, $4 for a bottle of beer at the bar where my cousin lives in Maryland. Damn, that's expensive.
It is expensive.
That would be 200 pesos. Actually, no,
Yeah.
it would be 204. Well, because yesterday the dollar to the peso was 51 pesos to the dollar.
Even today, I saw one bank, East West, and they have 51.10. It's really high.
Yeah. Okay, I got a question for you. Ew, Miller Lite. God, he's drinking shit too. Ugh. Damn, cuz you drinking swag beer, man. What, $4 a bottle, man? That's bad. But okay. I have to send something to the US to my mom.
Okay.
It's probably not very safe to send it through Phil Post, is it? I should go with FedEx or DHL or somebody like that, correct?
I would suggest yes, because aside from it's not safe, then it would really take time before it
Oh,
arrived to your mom.
Yeah, it would probably take what, about 2 or 3 weeks?
Like in like post office or the FedEx?
Post office.
It will take like a month or more than that. They will just say like 3 to 4 weeks, but not happening. It will be more than that.
So I'm better off than going. I need to find a FedEx. I've seen a sign around here for them in Davao, but what I'll have to do is just go online and look. I hope they don't use LBC. Not that there's any, LBC is great for ballot buying boxes,
Mm-hmm.
but for a regular letter, I wouldn't want to use LBC or
Oh
Phil
yeah,
Post.
just use FedEx because I haven't tried sending, abroad. Oh
Have you ever been abroad?
no, no, I haven't.
Your English is very good. Well, you worked in a call center, right?
Yes.
So how was life in a call center? Tell us and share with our lovely audience what life is like in a call center.
I was working when I it was funny because when I turned 18, that was May 6th. And before that, I think that was January, before I turned 18, and that year, I was like really excited to go to work, find a job. So I'm still 17. So what I did was I let my grandmother ask barangay clearance from our barangay captain,
Mm-hmm.
just certification that I'm 18 years old because I really want to work. And I saw one bakery that is looking for a sales lady. So I was like, okay, I wanna have at least do something while waiting for me to turn 18. So yeah, I work in a bakery shop when I was 17 for 3 months because it's like 12 hours for 100 peso.
How much?
100 pesos.
An hour?
No, for 12 hours.
12 hours for 100 pesos?
Yeah.
Jesus, that's $2.
Yeah.
God, that ain't shit.
But it's okay because I keep eating their bread anyway.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I always thought people who worked in call centers made good money.
Yeah, when I work in a call center, then that's the time that I earn good money. When I turn 18 May 6, on the next day, May 7, I apply right away for call center. And I was hired, and a week after I start my training. Since 2011 up until May of this year, since I haven't worked for 3 months now. So I've been working in a call center.
Okay. And now who were you taking calls for?
My first company, is Global Link, but it's just a UK Australian account wherein I'm selling slimming pills, beauty products, not really big company. On my second company, I work for eBay Australia, and then I work for JP Morgan Chase as a retail banker, and the last one is for Sprint. I also work for Google, but that was like 6 months only. We're putting business on Google on the front page of Google website. You know how you search like laundry area, laundromat in your place, and something will come out. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So yeah, well, it's funny because before I came here, okay, I called. See, I had T-Mobile for my carrier in the U.S. and I
Mm,
called about
okay.
an order, and I got a female, and she spoke really good English, but I could detect the hit in her accent. I said, "You're in the Philippines, aren't you?" She goes, "Yeah." I go, "Where at?" And she goes, "I'm in Manila." I said, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah." I go, "Well, you must talk to a lot of Americans, don't you? Because your English is really good." And she said, "Why, thank you." She goes, "Yeah, I've been doing this for a little while." So it was, I was just impressed by how well her English was. So,
Mm,
which was cool.
yeah.
Did you, but so now you come from a big family? I mean, a lot of brothers and sisters.
Yes, a
How
lot.
many? How many of you is there?
We're six. I got five
Nope.
siblings. I got two sisters and three brothers.
Are you the oldest, youngest, or
I'm the eldest, yeah.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And how old's the youngest?
The youngest is how old is Paulo? 11.
Okay. Well, shoot, another 7 years, he'll be out on his own too.
Yeah. I got 22-year-old brother, 21. 21, you're 22, right? Yeah, and Asenev is 21. My brother is 20. My other sister is going 18 this September, and then the 11.
Wow. Bagging out.
Yeah.
My wife is the youngest of 10. The first girl I dated here, she was one of 12.
Wow.
Yeah, I was just like, my God, what a grease fire.
Oh my God. Baba, you are working, you're teaching, right?
Yes, I do. I'm off now, but yeah, I end at 11.
Mm.
But yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, I really do. Yeah, I'm hoping I might get the opportunity to even travel over to China and do it, hopefully, but we'll see. Uh,
Mm.
take it one step at a time. So, oh yeah, that's like my mom was one of 9, and it's funny. Out of all, she had one brother. All the rest were girls, but out of them all, my mom is the youngest by 13 years. But out of them all, only my mom and my oldest aunt is still alive,
Oh,
and
I
she's
see.
yeah, she's like in her 80s. My oldest aunt, she's 6'1".
I
Amazon
see.
woman. I mean, which is huge. But that's great though. Y'all are gonna get a boat. That is so cool. I'm so happy for y'all.
Yeah, we're very excited. I'm planning to have Ren open his website before the Sentai 7 so that we can post the ads or the details of our boat business soon. So I'm really, really excited about that. Oh my
That's
God.
Mr. Tux asked, "Do I have any smart locks in your class?" I had one, and all it took was just me calling the office and having him put a call into his mother. It's funny because his mom's an English teacher too, and ever since then, he's had a complete attitude adjustment. He's a great student now. It's funny. His mom chewed his ass out. Are you gonna do like the over the rainbow and make boat videos?
Um,
Oh man, are y'all gonna like crank up Jimmy Buffett tunes? Have you ever heard of him?
no.
I know Ren has. Ask
Well,
Ren. Ask Ren if you're gonna play Jimmy Buffett tunes.
Ren. Ren. Oh, I think he took a shit.
That's great. The audience wants to hear that.
I, I believe no one is eating right now.
Probably not. Well, I don't know. It's almost lunchtime in America,
Oh.
but everybody I see on here I know is here. So
How about you, Baba? Like, what do you like about Philippines and what you don't like?
I love my girlfriend. I love my kid, my son. I love the
Mm,
people. Most of them. I mean, there's a couple assholes, but if there were no
yeah.
assholes in the world, then life would be too good. Um, and I like the weather,
Yes.
and I just like it here all around. I mean, to me, like the weather's nice, but I lived in Florida, so warm weather's nothing. To me, what really matters about a place is how are the people. You know, I mean, if the people are great, then generally you'll like the place you're at. If the people are assholes, then generally you're not going to like the place you're at. Because who wants to deal with assholes all the time?
Yep.
You know, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
life's too short, man. There's a shitload of assholes out there, and man, I really don't want to be. I really don't want to be dealing with assholes. So,
That's why I called Ren most of the time asshole because like when we're eating in a restaurant, if
uh-huh.
the waitress or the waiter is it taking so long for them to give the bill or give anything, Ren's face is frowning, and it's very obvious. And he always say, "One thing I don't like about the Philippines is blah blah," blah," and then people will hear it. They always talk shit.
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny, because asshole is so commonly used in America. If you go by a construction site and yell "Hey asshole," or any place for that matter, yell "Hey asshole," in America, see how many people turn and look. Probably pretty much everybody with an earshot will look, especially if it's a bunch of guys. Hey asshole, turn and look. Not you, the other asshole.
So they're used to it.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
Oscar Mike, no, I've seen your tits. Yeah, no. I'm hoping to lose them. I need
Oh
to have.
my god.
I need to get some damn reduction surgery here. The boobs, freaking man boobs. So,
What is your channel all about, Baba? Like um the content. I know there are some vloggers that are doing travel vlog,
well,
food, anything.
last night I had on like an insurance agent.
Mm,
So a lot of us could get information about insurance here. What's
yeah.
good and all that, but a lot of good information. And then I think this Monday I'm going to have on a friend of mine. She's a dentist, but I haven't had her on before. But she's pretty outgoing and pretty well read on current events. You
Mm,
know, generally just whatever. I like to
yeah.
give information, but I like to have fun too.
Yeah.
Who the hell wants to sit there and hear some asshole talking monotones?
Mm,
So,
that's good.
yeah. It's funny though, because I had a couple students say this to me this past weekend. I mean, all my students are Chinese, but they said they think China should do a regime change in North Korea, which says to me even the Chinese are getting sick of the guy, especially because they're right next door to him.
Mm,
What if he gets he has a nuke, I'm sure right now that could probably hit Beijing.
I
So
see.
you never know. I mean, yeah, you have a good voice, Mr. Tuck said. Can you see you can see the chat, right?
Yeah, I can see that. And Sterling Mad, hello, and Mr. Talks. I see that.
Yeah.
Oscar sent you Boba, stay beautiful.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. My cousin just messaged me. He says, "Yeah, but China will back up UN. They need to for once."
Mm.
So, yeah, yeah. Does Ren talk a lot to people in the U.S., like his family, or?
I think last week his cousin called him. Was that last week? Yeah, his cousin called him because his grandmother. ask about him. Yeah, they talk. His sisters.
Okay.
Mm.
Cool. Well, that's good. Yeah, it's like I talked to my mom a little bit, but because she wants to because she wants to see her grandson. So I do that, and I got an uncle I talk to, but that's usually on Facebook and other people and some friends and stuff. But it's funny because the
Mhm.
longer you're here, it's like you don't talk to your friends as much, and
Yeah.
it kind of sucks though in a way because they're your friends,
Hmm.
but it and you miss them. But
Yeah.
here's the thing that kind of pisses me off about the U.S. You know, the media has browbeaten so many of them. Midget barnyard porn. Well, that sounds interesting. Enjoy that, Lucas. Let me know how that works out for you. I'm wondering. Now I lost my train of thought. Now all I have is midget porn on my mind. I'm just as I was saying, the media just and I'm sure guys in here in the chat room would agree
Mhm.
that a lot of people, when they probably told them they were coming over here, especially if they were younger like me. I mean, I'm 50, but I was 48 when I left.
Mhm.
Tell them, oh yeah, I'm going to the Philippines. What are you, crazy? Man, how can you go to a country like that? And I'm like, have you ever been there? No. Well, how the hell do you know what it's like then? You know,
Mhm.
it's just everybody just has everybody. So many people live their lives in fear,
Yes.
and when you live your lives in fear, you know, if you don't confront your fears, you'll never accomplish anything. You'll never do anything.
Mhm.
So I don't know what happened to Tito Roberts. And it's just a shame though how so many people it seems have such a defeatist attitude, and you really can't. Um, because here's the thing: everything that's ever been invented, or every company that's ever been started, any business, I'm sure the people had fears, but they overcame them and realized that unless I do this, I'm not going to accomplish anything. And Forbes magazine, it's a magazine in the U.S. that relates to business. Forbes
Mhm.
magazine one time interviewed did a poll of like 100 guys who were millionaires, all by the age of 35. And what they did
Wow.
was they asked them how many times did they fail before they succeeded. The average amount of times they all failed before they succeeded was 17 times, which meant that they persisted. Even though they failed, they picked up and they did it again, and it fell down, and they persisted and stuck with it and kept on because you know and they finally became successful, but they learned from their mistakes as well. Yeah, it's true, Miss Chucks. Not everyone is an explorer.
Oscar. I love midget porn.
Oh God.
Jeez. How old is
Disgusting.
your girlfriend, Baba?
She is 33,
Mm.
and I'm 50, 17 years older than her. So yeah,
Nice.
yeah, and it's her first kid too. So she was one of the ones who didn't have a kid by the time she was 20 or 21. So actually,
I see.
you don't have any kids either,
No, I don't.
but you're 23 or 24.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, you're a late bloomer.
I'm saving Ren's sperm. I'm saving it. You only have 9 left, right, Bob? No,
Okay.
your sperm.
Oh, jeez.
I heard a fuck you. Funny. So how is your channel doing? Still doing great?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
fine.
Yeah, yeah. So did you have any when you started it? I've heard Ren talk about it a little bit before, but
Mm.
you were really gung ho for doing it, weren't you?
Um, when I when I make the video before, it's just like nothing. I just wanna make a video for the first time, which is the dangers of foreigners. That's my very first video, and I just make it not to monetize or anything. I don't have any intention at that time. And then my channel just, you know, gain subscribers. And then right now, my first video is like 280,000 views. And I have 2,400 subscribers, something.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is really awesome. Trying to think who else has a lot of subs. Rike's got quite a few.
Yeah.
I can't now. I don't know who has more, Rike or Ned.
Who has more subscriber, babe? Rike or Ned?
I think it might
Rike,
be
right?
Ned.
Oh, Ned. Ned, he said.
Yeah, I think Ned does. Although it's
Mm,
funny because everybody knows. It seems like Rike's, I guess, more well known for some reason.
mm.
I don't know why
I,
that is.
I don't, honestly, I haven't watched any of his videos.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't.
Well, you live here too. I mean, it's kind of like, I live here. Why the hell would I bother watching his videos? And you're from here, it's
Yeah.
different.
I
So
watch Sad Style. I watch Sass
I
in the
do.
City. Mm.
I've watched some of Sez's stuff too, and Says the thing about Says though is I always oversleep. I always wake up after his show is over on Saturdays, and I hate it. So I always actually end up listening to it. Now, Who's Superman,
Happened to
Mister
Super.
Tux? What happened to Superman? He flew back to the States. Who the
Who
hell's
is Super?
Superman? I don't know. I'm wondering. One of these days, that man's got a. Damn! Do you see what Robert said?
Who's that? Like
Oh, Travis. Oh, God.
Travis.
That guy is such a metrosexual. It's funny. I wouldn't call him Superman. I would say more like metrosexual man.
Oh,
Pansy man. Yeah, I tried watching his videos before I came here, man. I just could not get into him. He just strikes me as such a dork. And it sounds terrible. I mean, I got nothing against the guy or nothing like that. I'm happy for him, but he's kind of like one step above Kyle Jennerman,
mm.
which Kyle Jennerman is like the Backstreet Boys channel of of YouTube. But a lot of Filipinos love him now.
Yeah.
So red underwear.
This Robert here, is this Mr. Robert Clausen?
I don't know. I think I could send him the link if he wants to come on.
I don't know, I'm just asking.
I don't know. I don't ask people's names generally. Their real names on YouTube?
It's not their real name, I guess. They're just using it or whatever.
But I think it is.
Uh,
But Tommy Burger Chili from LA. Is he even back from LA yet? I don't think he's even back yet from LA. I think he's still there. That would make
okay.
sense because it's like 11. Well, yeah. God, it's early in the morning there. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I can't see Says getting his lazy ass up. See, Kuya Kao is trying to get citizenship. Yes. I don't know if he'll succeed or not. I think in order to get Philippine citizenship, I think you have to renounce your former country citizenship. So he could do that, but if he does, and he ever wants to leave the country, he'd be fucked, as we say. Because he'll go from, of course he's Canadian, but he'll go from being able to go to like 160, 170 some odd countries to going to like, 38 or 39 countries without a visa. So he'd really be shooting himself in the foot. So I think Mr. Tux is president of his fan club. I really do. See how he responds to that. Nice. Anytime, man. I'm always happy to save the night. Actually, you should be thanking Chixie and Ren too, because I wouldn't have been able to do this.
No problem.
So yes, I do greatly appreciate it. So okay, what do you want to talk about? Okay, Chixie, do you know how to sew?
Sell?
Sew.
What is that?
Sew. Needle and thread?
No, my sister. I know basic, like, putting garter, like that. Not really a good sewer.
Oh, okay. He'll end up as an OFW. Yeah, he probably would.
If I am, I'll sue Red's mouth.
Oh, it's funny. I know you know how to cook, but your brother is the cook, right?
Yes, he cooks like, how do you call that? Difficult meal for me. Like, I know how to fry it and everything, but if there's soup and sauce,
Gourmet.
like gourmet, it's my brother.
Oh, okay. Has he worked in a restaurant?
No, he works at Globe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but back office.
Poor man. I bet he gets bitched out a lot. That is the worst service I've had here
Yeah.
with Globe. And you know what? They're the only ones that limit how many megabytes you get.
I think they don't have unlimited data if you don't own business. Like if you're just like for personal thing, yeah, they don't
Yeah,
have
which
unlimited.
sucks because everybody else has unlimited.
Yeah, my PLDT before is unlimited.
I think it gives them an excuse for mid-month to start giving you really shitty service. I mean,
Yeah.
I was trying to work and I would go to speed test and test the speed on my internet and it was 0.25. I'm like, you got to be shitting me. I can't even get 1 Mbps. This is
Oh,
fucking pathetic.
when we tried here, we got like 3.
That's good. Now I get 7 consistently with
Yeah.
Sky. I get over 7 and I have 8 Mbps. So I always tell people don't bother getting the 16 because you're never going to get better than you might get 10 or 11 sometimes, but still it'll be 7 something.
Mm-hmm.
So plus you get TV channels too with it. Although I never watch TV because I don't have one, but I could go next door and watch it if I wanted to.
Yeah, we try to go in Sky Cable there in Mandaue. They have an office
Mm-hmm.
there,
Uh-huh.
but when we inquire, they don't have like a post or connection in our area. They just have specific area where they have the connection. So Red was pissed again. Like, oh my god.
That's funny, man. They brought up Keel, and I'm thinking Ron Keel. That band sucked. I never was a Keel fan. They were like an '80s metal band,
Mm.
but I never thought they were all that good. Although Ron Keel does do a good internet show because I've heard it before. But anyway, that's another. So, what kind of music you listen to, Chixie? Do you listen to all love songs?
Country music, yeah, I love songs.
Oh yeah, I love song. I listen to love songs too, all the time. I'm a member of the Barry Manilow fan club.
Oh, you forget, I'm a singer.
God. Oh, that's right. That's right. He wrote the songs that made the young girls cry. Any guy who does that's all right in my book. Not.
I used to dream I was an astronaut.
Oh, really?
Shut up.
I dreamed
Shut
I was
up.
an asshole. I dreamed I was an asshole before.
He dreamed
And
he was
woke
an
up
asshole.
true.
Oh my god.
That's funny. I used to do that in the States. I hook my monitor up to my hook my laptop up to the TV, just run a USB cable, and I could watch anything on TV that I had on my laptop. That's when I forswore getting cable
Hey
or
Baba,
satellite. Yes.
when you and your girlfriend and your son come over to
Here
Cebu,
it goes.
do island hopping once our boat is built.
Okay. Are you pimping your services?
I'm selling.
Pimp that boat.
Have life insurance because your wife will be taken care of.
Hey, I'd probably be worth more dead than I am alive. So sad to say. So I
My
don't know.
God.
I don't know if I can even get life insurance here.
That I'm not sure about.
I mean, from the Philippines, I'm sure I could through a U.S. company, but I don't know. I'll have to ask. You know what? That'd be a good thing to find out if I'm eligible to get life insurance here, because that does bring up a good question.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good topic.
Cool. Might want to hit up
Exhibit?
Exhibit. Is that Exhibit DVID 892004? Damn, that's a long name. That's a lot of numbers, man. At least it's not Bob 348-967 or something like that. Oh, okay. Is Exhibit good? Is it data? Is it like Smart or Sun or something like that? Inquiring minds want to know. Damn, 5 thumbs down. Cool. Had some trolls stop by. That's
Yeah.
great.
I supposed to make a quick video on my channel and then
Oh shit, that's funny.
whatever.
It's your cousin. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ah,
Oh shit. You're not at work today? Or are you?
are you asking me?
No.
Ah,
DVID, my cousin. It's my cousin.
oh, that's
That's funny because I didn't Exhibit. I don't know if they have Exhibit here, to be honest. Probably not.
things to know.
I noticed. You just messaged me. I'm in chat now. I noticed. Exhibit, asking for a link. I don't think they have them here.
Guys, why it's 11 watching and only 9 likes?
Well, don't forget there was like 5 trolls.
Maybe they left now.
Shit on TV.
Gonna go back, babe.
Cool. Is he done taking a dump?
Oh, you're done taking a shit. Baba.
Yes.
Oh, is he done taking a dumb shit? That means shit, right?
You're the
Yes.
weirdest motherfucker I've ever met.
Who, me or her?
He said me.
That's funny. Hey, thanks for coming on, Chixie.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Thank God she's gone.
Yeah, I'm really glad. I'm really glad she was on though, dude. While you were taking a shit, I don't think I would have wanted to hear that.
Yeah, that took me like an hour, yeah, to take a shit, yeah. But yeah, that's my Chixie, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man. But yeah, my cousin, he said something about. Have you ever heard of Exhibit?
Exhibit.
Exhibit.
What kind of exhibit?
It's Did you use the Tabo, Ren?
I use toilet paper, thank you.
Right, ass wipes. Damn it.
Yeah. Ah, damn. Actually, like baby wipes.
You're watching shit.
But yeah, you know, this is the first show she's ever done.
Damn, your signal's getting shitty. Hello?
Yeah, it kind of
Okay.
stalled out for a minute. But yeah, this is the first talk show she's done with anybody. She hasn't done anything with anybody.
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah. So here we go with Bubba and Chixie.
That's right.
You want to go ahead and call it out? You know, we've already.
That's right.
You there? Oh God. I think we lost him. You there? Now I hear you. You're breaking. Oh shit, you're breaking up bad, man. What's going on?
I am. Oh, shit. Here we go. Better?
Almost.
Okay, now. Better?
Better.
Anything you want, man? I'll go ahead and shut down. Yeah, it's been on an hour. You know,
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to fill that void. Fill that void for time, shall we say?
Yep. Nah, that was cool, man. That was cool that you filled up that void because I think a lot of people here agree. What happened this morning and whatnot, you know, in the community, you know, it's need a, you know, fresh breath of air here, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, appreciate you coming on, dude. So we'll do Conspiracy Theory Friday.
Oh yeah, you know, we're gonna sit there and I'm come up with the subject and let me do some research on it and we'll dance.
Cool. So Friday morning at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Philippine time. All right.
Ren and I will be doing Conspiracy Theory Fridays, and Monday I will confirm.
So that's 7 p.m. Standard Pacific time. That's 7. So that's 7 p.m. And that would be 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 p.m. on the Eastern Coast.
Yes, on the East Coast. So definitely. Cool. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to Chixie. That was really cool that she came on.
I'm pretty shocked that she actually agreed, because a lot of people have been trying to get her on channels, and she has not agreed. And this time she was like, yeah, oh, it's Bubba, I'll go on. I don't know why.
Yeah, right. Well, ain't many channels left, unfortunately. But, you know, life goes in cycles, man. There'll be other channels back.
Oh my God, man, you made me choke on my fucking beer. Damn it. Not many people could do that. There's not too many channels left. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's all right.
Going shitting, man.
Yeah, Oscar Mike, we're gonna call it a night, man. For now. I don't just want to sit here and babble, and I'm sure Ren doesn't either. We don't really have anything to talk about.
We basically wanted to come on because we were kind of, the way things were shaking up, we were kind of like, kind of a little angry about it. So we decided, hey, man, let's just come on here and, talk to you guys and whatnot, and bring a little, fresh air, into a stuffy room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You got that right. All right, brother. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you guys. Remember, smash that like button if you want more of the Bubba Show. And there's going to be more on Friday and also on Mondays. You guys will get more Bubba.
I'll join again.
And Chixie will be joining again.
Cool. Sounds good, man. All
right,
man.
Thank you guys for showing up.
Yes, thanks, definitely. And thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate you all. And may the sun be shining wherever you may be. We'll talk to you later.